Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I know it's been a minute. I have been sick. I'm getting over a cold. I finally started to get my voice back a little bit more, but I have a wedding this upcoming weekend and I was gonna put my plant chores off until I got back because I'm actually going there and I'm staying overnight in Galena. That just kind of cuts out 2 days of plant chores. Like my plants suffering for that much longer. So I decided that I'm gonna do it today. So I'm sorry I still sound a little nasally. Again, getting over a cold. I really wanted to wait till I felt a little better to film this, but my plants just won't wait. So here's the thing, okay? My plants are on the absolute struggle bus. Like, I got some plant food from a friend. I think it's like a 511 fertilizer, pretty much like a worm casting base, I believe. I'll show it to you later in this video, but I used that on them like maybe like 5 weeks ago, and they were thriving. They were doing so well. And then your girl got into the holiday mode, a little stressed out, a little depressed. Then I got sick. And my plants just really took the brunt of it. And you know, this is the time of year when obviously, you know, our plants are not in full bloom. A lot of them are going dormant. And it's kind of like, what did I sign up for when I got all these plants? You know what I mean? They look so bad right now, you guys. It's low-key embarrassing. I am going to be throwing away some plants. Oh, I just had a thought. I might, okay, I guess I'll talk about this now. My mind's all over the place. I forgot how to do this. I might take this video unedited and give it to my patrons because there's some things in here that are just a little bit too much for me to share publicly. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I did start a Patreon about a month ago now, a few weeks, and I'm really excited. I'm going to be going live every month with on one of the tiers. I'm going to be sending out a private Facebook group link for us all to chat over there, and maybe I'll just do more of these behind the scene videos too, which isn't technically a part of any tier right now, but maybe it could be in the future because I think that this will be fun. But if you want to see the unedited version of this video, feel free to head over to Patreon and sign up if you want to support me. I really appreciate it. Little bit of TMI for someone out there who's not a creator, a content creator. YouTube pays a tiny little fraction through ads. So that's why you watch ads in my videos, so that we're able to get paid a little bit of money. It's microscopic when you're a channel my size. It's not a lot. Definitely nothing you could survive off of. A lot of people get the misconception that it is a lot, and it's not. So with Patreon, that allows me to just keep on trucking. Like I need a couple new batteries, and that costs money for filming. I have programs that I pay for every month for editing, and I have music subscriptions I'm subscribed to for the videos, like the music you hear in the beginning, you know, that's paid for. So Patreon really helps with that, and it helps to keep going. So I really appreciate everybody that signed up, and if you want to support, that's the best way right now. But I love you all, and I'm still going to be putting out free content videos for you guys to watch. Oop, FedEx. Is that my package? I still have packages coming for Christmas, and Christmas is in like a little over a week, and I don't even know what to do with myself. Let's get started. Actually, when you're watching this video, see, this is another problem I have as a content creator. I never know when I'm gonna post it. So I'm like, is it Christmas in a week and a half, or is Christmas this weekend? I think I'm gonna put this video up on Friday. So Christmas is this weekend. Merry Christmas. I have my Moon Loops little thingy on here. A family that I photograph every year. The mom, she makes these, and they're so cute. Oh, I want to show you. Look at. And this is not sponsored. I just think that these are adorable. I actually ordered 4 of them. You can put this little thing in here, and then it makes a little bow. I think I like the I like it with the bow better, right? It's freaking adorable. Anyway, they're so cute and good in a scenario like today, because before I started filming, I actually got on and I looked at my hair and I was like, girl, when's the last time you showered? Okay, so what I want to do today is I want to take all of my plants off of the plant shelves. I need to clean the shelves. I need to go through all of my plants. It's just a very big plant chore day. And I talk about this on the podcast that I co-host, Potted Together. If you're looking for a new podcast, head over there. Also, all the links for everything I'll be talking about will be below. And I'll add this in there too, because they're cute. Plant chores are so hard on me right now because I did this to myself. I created this schedule where all of my plants need care at pretty much the same time. You know, sometimes my leca plants won't need as much because they'll already have a solution water in their cache pot and they're like ready to go. But my soil plants seem to all need care at the same time. And I don't know how that happened, but I really liked to space it out before. Now it's just become a thing where I need to take an entire day and take care of my plants because they need to be like trimmed up. I need to check the roots on some. I need to water. I need to clean my plant shelves. Okay, let's go. My stepdad and Jay just went to Costco and my mom's gonna go upstairs and do some stuff. But it's like I have to take over the kitchen in order to film, so it's difficult. So I was actually talking about this on the podcast and I think I haven't talked to my mom about it yet, but I think I'm going to move these plant shelves to the basement in the new year. I think it'll just be easier for me to film down there, honestly. Okay, let's take a look at these plants, y'all. Merry Christmas. This anthurium is in desperate need of water. It's so floppy. Oh. This shelf, what do we have here? I have this alocasia that's dying. I'm kind of upset about it too because I got it from a friend. I don't think it's gonna last. I'm gonna take the, what do you call it? The little bulb out and see if I could save it for next year. My Micans needs water so bad. It's got some dying leaves on it. Oh, my alocasia. They're just suffering. This is how you could tell that you haven't watered anything in a while. When the leaves start curling up like this, that's how you know you have a bad plant owner. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. If anybody's alocasia look like this, listen, you're justified. It's the holidays, not a good time. Some dead ass plants here, you guys. Wow. Wow. My fern, looking very peaked. There's no color to that girl anymore. She looks like she's got the flu. One of my gloriosum leaves is just kind of like, this one always kind of hung a little low, but it needs water. It has a new leaf unfurling though. Look at that. She cute. And then this one, this has a new leaf coming in. That one's in pond. So those look good. I'm happy about those. When I look at my plants, I just right away just look to those and then I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that bad. I'm trying to propagate this Syngonium elbow piece in water and it's not working. And I already lost a leaf there, I'm noticing. I haven't looked at this in a while. I'm going to put this in spag today because this water is just not it. My Madagascar palm, these leaves typically do die back in the winter. So like it'll lose all of its leaves. But I think I need to move it off that shelf because it's a little crunched. I have some roots happening on my bipenifolium. Some new leaves coming in here, which are very tight and like pregnant, about to rip. Gotta fix that. This is an orchid I have. I don't know why this is turning a different color. I don't know if it's from my grow lights, which is so strange. My watermelon peperomia looks like garbage. And then we have some Hoya on the bottom shelf there. So just a lot of things to do. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to just clear off all of these shelves. Doesn't my fireplace look pretty though? Okay, see, that's where I get distracted. I just look at the plants and I'm like, okay, well, they don't look good, but my fireplace looks great. It's all in one room, so it's easy to do. But okay, I'm gonna clear all these shelves off, put them all on the table here, and maybe I'll speed this up with some fun Christmas music, because who wants to watch me painstakingly remove every plant from these shelves? No one. Oh, also, I have some propagations in here, and it looks like they're doing really, really good. Oh, we'll look at those later. Okay, right next to the dead ass alocasia. Fun. Okay, let's go.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. Yes, these are the good times with you. Don't even care what we do if I spend it with you. Just you and nobody else. It's so good to see you again, to see you again. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, yeah. I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Okay, here they are. Ta-da! Okay, so I have all of my cactus here. I have all of my Hoya here. And then like more leafier philodendron, monstera, syngonium, etc. over there. Now what I do is I typically will go through all of my plants, and maybe we'll do a once over together, and I'll determine whether or not I need to water them, which I can tell you they all need to be watered with the exception of some cactus. I'm gonna show you what plant juice I've been using that my friend gave me. I'm so sniffly. Hold on. Look how cutie looks, my wood doofy. Okay, so let's check it out here. Let me bump up my exposure just a smidge, and we can look at everything. Okay, so cactus are looking pretty good, actually. This is my mom's elephant bush. I need to do something with this because it's not doing very well. Well, maybe if I just give it some freaking water. There's a few leaves on there I'll clean up. That little mammillaria down there, I don't know if that's grown roots yet, but I'm working on it. My obesa is actually growing some new babies on the side there, so that looks great. My cactus that's in leca has some babies growing on the side as well. I need to give it water though, because if I can guess, there is no water in there. All right, so those look okay. Moving on to, I wanted to show you this Sansevieria. This is the, let me see, that's the name of it. Don't know how to say that, but check out these roots. Actually, without lifting it up, I want to show you. Look at that. I got this from a friend and it's growing roots. Yay! I love when propagations actually work. Snake plants are pretty easy to propagate too. Here's all of my Hoya, and some are doing okay, some are not. I'm almost certain this has flat mites. So this has this long runner here. I don't want to break it. It's very woody and very hardy. It goes very long. But see all these little nubs? Those are little mini aerial roots. It's hard to focus. Anyway, there's no leaves growing on this stem. There are some spots like peduncles that should bloom. I can't focus, I'm sorry. But it stopped here. Like these are the last leaves it put out and they don't even really look that great. Now granted, this definitely needs some water. I can almost guarantee there's no water in this pot because I've been neglecting my plants, as I previously mentioned, and I can't do this with one hand, but there's no water in there. See how the leaves, they're like curling up here? That's lack of nutrients and lack of care. And I'm pretty sure it has flat mites, which you cannot see flat mite from like with the naked eye. It's very hard to see them. So I'll have to get in there with my microscope, but I want to insert a couple clips here, a couple photos of some photos I took. Maybe I have video, I'm not sure, with my microscope. And actually I'll show you which one I use. It'll be linked in the description. This is the one I got, and I was recommended to get it from Adam. He might have the same one, he might have a different one, but this connects to Wi-Fi, and you can just pretty much like look at your plants up close and a whole bunch of other things. It's kind of creepy if you put it against your skin. But I used that, so I was able to get some video and some photos of the flat mites, and it's wild how tiny they are. It really is, guys. So I'll insert that here if I can figure out a way to get them on the video. But anyway, here's all the rest of my plants. Like I said, this Hoya is so dry. You can just hear it and see it. This has flat mites too, I believe. That's why these leaves are all curly. There's like super nubby growth there. That's an indication of flat mites as well. Let's see, a Hoya that's doing good. My Crimson Princess is doing really pretty. Look at how dusty these freaking leaves are, you guys. Look at that. I'm a walking embarrassment, okay? But it's doing really good. It's doing really good. And there's still some water in here, so it didn't drink all of its water, which is how I know it's doing pretty well. Tons of new growth. There's this new runner, and these are 2 new leaves that came in. Where's the other one? I just saw it. Oh, all of this is new. You could see they're very dark leaves. There's some little tiny leaves coming in on the stem here. So new growth there. I'm really hoping that my Velosa doesn't have flat mite. I don't think it does. It's got some new leaves coming in here. You could see that. And then it's got this long runner. Like there's leaves all along this stem. I feel like they're all gonna come in at the same time. Look at that. Like all the way down to the end. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 new leaves coming in at once. So I think that this is doing pretty well. Definitely needs water though. And, This is a Hoya that's not doing well at all because it needs water. Look at how dry this is. I got this at Home Depot, I think, or Lowe's, and I just feel like plants that you get at big box stores, it's a crapshoot, you guys, total crapshoot. No new growth on the fern. That's really bright. There's nothing in there, and this is all very, very peaked. Like, this was bright green. The photosynthesizing just came to a halt, it appears. There's damaged leaves. So I'm going to give this a really good water and see if I could bring it back. It might be too far gone, but these leaves are pretty sturdy. I've also never had a fern before. This is a bird's nest fern. So I'm not sure if this means it's just trash at this point or if I could bring it back, but I'm not giving up just yet. Let's see. My Monstera Brandy has some dead foliage, which easy to clean up. What concerns me is the new growth. There hasn't been any new growth, and this is like the top leaf there. That might be okay. This is not okay. Is that a pest? No. The spotting on these leaves is whatever solution they used at Miss Plantita's to water. It might even be a pesticide because they spray their plants down, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe they did before she got them in her shop. So maybe I'll clean these leaves up a little bit if I can. My Anthurium Queen needs to be watered. There is a new growth point coming in over here. Where is it? Or there was, and it's like dying off. So I don't know what's going on. This might be on its way out too. I do have a piece of this propagating though, which is the only reason why I'm not freaking out about it. My Syngonium elbow had crazy, crazy mites in the summer. I put it outside, then it grew like crazy after I treated it. But I have a piece of this propagating. Where is it? It's over here. And I need to put this in some spag because, look, it has a brand new leaf coming in there. These leaves look great. This is another new one. Beautiful. And then this leaf is like dead. So this is not rooting fast enough. So I'm going to snip that, clean it up, and put it in some moss so it can root. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I need to get all of my shelves clean. I left that Gloriosum up there because it's in a long pot. Gloriosum are crawlers, so that pot is ideal for this plant, but it's really heavy. So I have to like be careful taking it down, and I'm just gonna take it straight to the sink to put some water in it. But I need to clean my shelves. So those of you that think I'm this clean freak, I'm really not. And you can see, I know people are laughing at me right now. Ooh, like this is how my shelves typically look. And I'm not kidding. Like, this is how they look. I do clean them, but for the most part, like, I'll clean them maybe once every couple of months, and they get like this pretty quickly because we open up our doors in the summer and in the winter months. Like, my mom's constantly in and out of the house, and it's dusty. So dead leaves down there always. Got to clean up there. So now that I have all my plants down here and we've kind of gauged the scope at what I'm dealing with as far as like maintenance and watering, now I'm going to get up on a ladder and clean these shelves.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it difference this time is that ever since July, I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
I have these plant stands I wanted to show you. So this is my Aglaonema. Love it. She's so cute. Chinese evergreen. Doing great considering I haven't watered it in about a month. Yeah, so we're gonna water it today. But I thought I'm gonna put a plant stand here because right now it's just on the base that the plant stands are in. And then I'm gonna set it right here. So let me take this out of the box and set this up now. She's so pretty though. Like, look at those leaves. This is such a good plant to have too if you just want something like in a corner that you can kind of forget about because they do so well. They don't need a lot of care. This is from Joyonic. There it is right there. And they did, wait, did you see that? Probably not. Perfect. This will be linked below as well. They sent this to me from Amazon and it's packaged really well. Fun, but this is what, I'm gonna show you what they look like and I'll build it off camera just because you don't wanna see me do that. All right, I'll show you what they look like. Where is it? Oh, okay, here. So this is, you can set them up like any of these ways. So I think I'm gonna go for the taller one. And then this way will be good and we'll have a plant stand right there. Perfect, okay, I'll be back. Okay, we have the plant stand built and I'm gonna scooch it there. Looks better than sitting on a box, doesn't it? So I'm gonna go through all these plants and just kind of like take all the dead leaves off. And then I'll come back to filming when I'm putting my plant shelves back together. I'm not gonna put too much thought into the shelves because again, I think I'm trying to take them downstairs in like the next month. So we'll just try to make it look as cute as we can. We're having people over for the holidays, so it is what it is. But I have to like physically bring all these to the sink, water them, which is not a far way, but to set up my camera and film that, it's kind of difficult. Okay, I thought I'd just show you these really quick before the boys come back in the house. I put my alocasia in baggies. So like this is my fry deck and I'll bring it back out in the spring. This is my Adora, which still has a leaf on it, but that's gonna go. And then this is a mystery alocasia. I don't know what it is, but typically you want to put them in like a brown paper bag because it's dark. I'm just gonna stick these in one of my plant bins and we'll reassess in the spring. All right, I'm gonna do some plant chores here. I'm gonna try to set this up over here, but the sun is just at a bad spot right now. I am going to I'm gonna set this up right here and I'm gonna just bring my plants over there, do some plant chore stuff, and then I'll film a quick little time lapse for you guys once I'm setting up my shelves because I think that'll be fun to see. So when I come back, that's what we'll be doing. And yeah, that's it. I keep saying I'm done recording, but I'm not. I wanted to show you guys the plant juice that I use. So this is it. I'm not sure where she got it. Elm Dirt. She bought it for me and it's pretty awesome. It says, let me see, derived from worm castings, alfalfa meal, and kelp meal. So cool. It's a 5-1-1. So 5 nitrogen, 1 phosphate, 1 potash, sodium potash, or soluble potash rather. And it's been working pretty good. Like I'm using it on all my plants that are not leca, just because I don't want to like counteract their nutrient water. But I'm gonna use this actually for all of my soil plants. Just because they're looking like shit, I think it'd be a good opportunity for them to maybe give them a little boost. I typically don't fertilize or feed them in the winter months. By feed, I mean like nutrients. I usually wait till spring. But we're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think that's it until I put my plants back. Okay, it's been an hour and a half and I only have half of the table watered and cared for. Like, wow. But everything is looking really good. I replaced some of the little Christmas hats. I took off the dead foliage and they are like, okay, my battery died, but these are freshly watered. Like, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, now to do the other half. Hi. Okay. Just like 2.5 hours later. I'm not even joking. I'm finally done. But I wanted to show you guys my prop boxes before I start putting my plants back. I have this Syngonium elbow cutting, which is just stunning. Adam gave this to me a while ago. The other part of the plant is doing great. This one was very leggy, so I chopped it, tried to propagate it in water, and it was just not having it. So I'm gonna put this in some spag, but I left some nodes there, and then there's also some here, but there's a leaf attached to that. So I'll probably just wrap spag around here, some moistened sphagnum moss, and this, it should root a little quicker that way. So let's open up this box, and as you can see, it's very humid in here. It's like its own little biosphere in this box. This is just like a sneaker shoe box that I got from the Container Store. It was $3.79 when I purchased it. I think that they're like $5 now. But I've had this for a while, and this is just what I use for my props. I'll open this every couple of weeks. Well, not every couple of weeks. Probably, well, yeah, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. I should probably open it up a little bit more than that. You just don't want mold to grow in here. But there is some air that seeps through here. It's not completely sealed as if it was like a Ziploc bag. But let's do it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, there's literal grass growing out here. Look at how beautiful these plants are. Let's talk about it. So this is my philodendron melanochrysum here, right here. It's beautiful. And I think it actually put a little sprout out. Yeah, I want to say that this is a baby melano right here. That just kind of sprouted up out of nowhere. These are varicosums, the fuzzy stems. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I received these cuttings from my friend Bree, plantgirl_50, I believe, on Instagram. I think that's her username. And then this is a varicosum too, here. So, oh, and we have a little nubbin right here too. So I think that might be another varicosum. The roots have to be great in here, but like when I open up this box and I see this, it makes me not even want to take them out of here. Like I don't want to pot them up because I get scared that they're gonna like die, like they're living their best life in these conditions. But this leaf, as you can see, is kind of outgrowing the box. So it was kind of like pushing up against the lid and it might have suffered some damage from that. I just don't want to take them out and pot them up right now because it's going to be a lot cooler in this house than it is in this box under the grow lights. I think I'm going to leave it for now and I'm going to sneak my Syngonium cutting in here. But like, what's up with this grass? Like, where did the grass come from? Do you see that? Like, it is a total environment in this thing. Oh, that's so strange. We're gonna take the grass out because it's just creeping me out. And then, okay, cut the grass. Hold on. Okay, so right up in this corner here, yeah, I think right here, I'll kind of put it this way. I'm gonna sneak this cutting in and I'm literally just gonna cover it with some spag And then I'm gonna moisten this whole box so we can make sure that it stays nice and moist in here. I don't like that word, but my plants do. Okay. All right, she's covered, she's in there. It's a little crowded, but you know, y'all aren't complaining. Very excited to finally get them potted up, but I'm also very nervous because I don't want to kill them. But okay, so we'll put you back in here, check on you after the holidays, and we'll be good. I'm gonna go like spray this with a little bit of water. So now I am gonna set up my camera back over there, and we're gonna put my plants back. It's a strategically placing game, and it took me forever to get these plants done today, like longer than it normally takes me, but they were in such bad shape. Oh, and I literally have this plant on my chest and I forgot to water it. Whoops, see? Neglecting. I need to give my Aglaonema some water, and then we're gonna put all this stuff back. So I'll speed it up for you guys. Those of you that are my patrons, maybe you'll get to hear all the curse words in between there because I won't speed it up for you guys. But anyway, okay, let's do it.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
Okay, guys, here we are. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I still have to water you. I won't forget. All right. So up top here, we have plants that just don't fit on my shelves, that need that extra height. These probably would fit on my shelves, but I like how they look up there. This leaf was just hanging down like this, so I brought it up here. I don't know, it might get mad at me and just eventually pull its way down anyway, but it's just dangling weird. And then we have all of these here. This looks a little cluttered. I think that, honestly, I think that Alocasia Dragons is gonna end up dying. I don't know. So that'll be less crowded there. But see how all my cactus fit on my grow mats, my heat mats. Some of them I have like off to the side. Any extra heat can help, you know. I put this one off of it just because it's got water in it. So it's elevated anyway, and it really wouldn't get those benefits of the heat mat. Bottom shelf is just for pots. I never really put anything down there because my grow lights stop on this shelf. So I have to get an extra set for the bottom. Then we come over here. We have all of the Hoya. Hoya. This is like a runner shelf. Like, look at all those runners and what you don't see behind the TV. More Hoya. Got my prop box there. I have little Miss dead ass bird's nest fern down there. And that's pretty much it. I had to take that headband off, I was sweating. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me in today's video. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. And also, I'm giving away a free mug. Oh, if you made it to the end, ding, 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 you get a free mug. Let me show you what it looks like. It's giveaway day. I'm in the giving spirit. Look it's my Clean Leaves mug. Come on, light. Listen. I don't have time for this shit. Look it. Isn't it cute? It's on both sides. So if you're a lefty or a righty, we don't discriminate. All I want you to do is I want you to comment your favorite holiday tradition is in the comment section below. And I'm going to do a random selection, pick one of you guys, and send you the mug. Yes. And that's about it. Thanks so much, guys, for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.